Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I have here in my hot little hands is Vivid Glam Co's new Giddy Up 2 collection that's coming out this Wednesday, October 27th. So we're going to go through all 7 of these dips. We're going to look at some swatches and we're going to put together a really cute mani. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around. We're getting into it. So full disclosure, these were gifted to me much to my excitement and squealing when I got them out of the mailbox. Thank you, Logan. She's allowing me to demonstrate these for you and put together some manis to help kind of preview this collection along with several other folks that she gathered together. So this is called the Giddy Up 2 collection because it's a follow-up to the original Giddy Up collection, which I sadly missed out on. But I'm telling you that because if you're interested in these, I would definitely be there at the time of launch, which again is supposed to be Wednesday, October 27th at 12 p.m. Central, because her collections, when they're hot like this, they really do tend to sell out. So I would suggest being there right when they launch. And during that time, she'll also be releasing a couple other really cool looking dips and some really neat looking fur cuffs and some really pretty jewelry pieces. So keep a lookout for those also. But for now, we're just going to focus on the Giddy Up 2 collection. So there are 7 dips here in this collection, so we're going to go through each one of them. I am such a sucker for cute packaging, and isn't this the cutest? The first color we have here is called Firewater, and it's just kind of a rusty brown with orange undertones. It's a solid. Next we have Rope and Ride, which is sort of a milk chocolate color with a beautiful silver shimmer running through it. Next is Chat My Hide, which is probably my second favorite in the whole collection. I just think it's gorgeous. It's a really super fine maroon shimmer. Next is Wanted, which is one of 3 chunky glitters, and it's just full of brown and copper and bronzy gold tones. Really pretty. Next we have Whoa Nelly, which is a gorgeous chunky glitter mix that has rose golds, golds, and copper tones in it. Next we have Save a Horse, which is a really unique one. It's a beautiful turquoise blue, but it's got these really cool tiny gold and pink iridescent flakes in them. And last but not least, we have a super eye-catching chunky glitter called Waterin Hole, and it's also a turquoisey blue, a little deeper than the solid. And look at these really cool hexagonal glitters, all iridescent and pink and gold shift. Just so pretty. Take a look at how all these just shine out in the sunlight. I mean, wow, they really just come to life. So I'm a little ahead of the game here. When I first got this collection, I did an Instagram live with some folks just debuting this collection, doing all the swatches and talking about them. And the ones they really wanted to see were these 2 right here. So this is Save a Horse and Waterin Hole. So we're going to be doing a mani with these 2. So the plan is to put Save a Horse on the pointer and the pinky and the thumb. And then we're going to put Waterin Hole on the middle and the ring finger. And then at the very end, we'll try a little design with a matte and glossy top coat combo. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way and let you see the dipping process. The first layer, I'll leave at normal speed, and then the other layers I'll speed up just to save a little time. But I did want to leave the first layer normal so you can kind of see how everything goes on.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turn around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
So while we're getting towards the end of the dipping process here, I just wanted to say a few things. These dips really went on like a dream, and my camera cut out at one point so you didn't see the second layer of the turquoise solid. But I will say this, after that first layer, I almost didn't do a second layer, and I've never done that. I always do 2 layers of solids. And I've heard people talk about, one coat coverage. I'm like, okay, whatever. But this really was. So, I did end up doing a second layer, but it did not need it at all. I just did it just to keep my nails about the same thickness. But I was really impressed by that solid. And the glitter, it's just gorgeous. But more than that, chunky glitters can often be such a pain to work with. They just don't want to lie flat. And there's something about this formulation, it just really goes on flat. I just don't have bulky nails, even though I did 2 layers. I did a first layer of more like just the finer pieces, and then the second layer with more chunky pieces on top before I clear dipped. And man, even still after all of that, it's really smooth and flat. All this to say, if you've never purchased any of Vivid Glam Co's dips, I really think you're missing out. She has beautiful dips. The collections are always super cohesive. Everything is well formulated and performs well. So If you haven't tried them yet, you really need to give them a try. So I went ahead and filed and buffed off camera. So here's a look at what we're looking like after all that was done. And I'm just blown away by these colors. And I want to say thank you again to everybody who came to my Instagram live and helped me pick these colors out, because I love what you picked out. And so we're just going to go ahead and top coat these and try a little fun design on the pointer and pinky with the matte and glossy top coat combo. So I went ahead and glossy top coated my middle and my ring finger and then my thumb, and then we're going to do the design with the two different top coats on the pointer and the pinky. So we'll just start with a layer of gel base on both, and then we'll do a full layer of glossy top coat on both. And that may seem kind of counterproductive to the design we're doing, but you'll see how that works in a minute. Okay, so now we're going to add the section of the matte top coat, and a lot of people don't know this, but you can put a matte top coat over a glossy top coat. So that's why we went ahead and fully did the glossy top coat on both nails. So I'm going to take these little stickers that you've seen me use quite a few times already on Instagram and YouTube, and these are my Amazon nail stickers. I'll have them linked down below, but I'm just kind of placing this curved looking design off center and then just making sure it's down nice and tight and all sealed in there, because I don't want any of my matte top coat leaking underneath. And then we'll just kind of layer that matte top coat over the top of the glossy top coat, being careful not to go too far over the sticker and slop it over the side. I will say I love this design, but one thing I will point out is it tends to show up better over darker colors. So I think the result that you get from this one is it's a little subtle, but I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if you want it to pop a little more, the difference between the glossy and the matte, you might want to consider choosing a darker color. You can see I'm taking my time on this. That's just because the matte top coat looks shiny before you cure it. So it's kind of hard to see where it is before you cure it. So yes, I took my time, and I would advise not rushing it. But once you've got it how you like it, and you're sure you got everything covered, go ahead and pull that off before curing. So here we have the finished look, and I just have to say they're gorgeous, but my cuticles look horrible. I was doing some cleaning before this, and the whole video long, I'm like, why do they look so dry? So we're gonna fix that. I've got my candy skincare here. We're gonna slather them up with some sweet orange. So there we have it. So what do you guys think of the finished mani? I love it. These colors are just incredible. And really the collection as a whole, I just think is so cohesive. I really love the cowboy southwesterny vibe of it. So tell me, what do you guys think of this collection? And let me know if you've ever tried any of Logan's dips. I'd love to hear down below. So just a reminder, these will be releasing on Wednesday the 27th at 12 p.m. Central when her shop reopens. So these will be available along with the other couple of new dips that she's previewed, and then some new items. So make sure you're there at 12 o'clock if there's something you really want, because I'm telling you, she has a tendency to sell out the really popular items, and I know she does her best to try to restock, but sometimes it's not possible. So if you want these, don't wait. So I'm going to leave it here with some photos and some video of the finished nails, and I'll be incorporating some of her other items that she has available, like her glam gloves and some of the jewelry pieces that she has. And I just want to say again a special thanks to Logan for allowing me to help preview this collection. I just really am in love with it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. And while you're there, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye. What you got there, Charlie? This is doggy ice cream. Yeah, it's a thing. Charlie likes it, but he can barely get his face in the cup to get the ice cream out. Right, Charlie? Charlie's ignoring me because he has ice cream. Okay, bye.
You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough.